You know, I can't really say I'm surprised by these allegations, but at the same time, I kind of am. If you haven't heard yet, YandereDev has been caught up in some new grooming allegations. To give a brief summary on the kind of person YandereDev is, similar to Chris Chan, he misuses his backer money that is supposed to go towards funding for Yandere Simulator. He used that money to buy a sex doll and a second Nintendo Switch, and the reasoning I heard was because he didn't like his Animal Crossing island anymore. Of course, he denies ever doing these things. He has also claimed that he sits and reads through emails for 8 to 12 hours a day, and that is a reason preventing him from developing the game further, which I just know is bullshit.
Receive an avalanche of emails every single day. Depending on how much email I get, sometimes I spend between 8 and 12 hours going through my email, leaving me with no time left in the day to write code for the game. With that said, it's possible for some volunteers to be obstacles. Every day, dozens of people, honestly, dozens, contact me and volunteer to contribute to the game.
He has also faced predatory allegations in the past, if you guys remember the SysF situation. He asked his fans if the panties you take pictures of in Yandere Simulator should be censored, and while majority voted yes, because, you know, it's taking pictures of underwear of underage girls, he didn't like that and said he won't sacrifice his creative vision just because people don't like it, even though it is pedophilic. I don't know if I even need to mention the blatant sexism by just how much he sexualizes women in his game and outside of it. Oh, I also forgot about the NSFW pedophilic fanfiction he wrote before starting development on Yandere Simulator. Oh, and this tweet. So if you couldn't already tell, his track record is not the best. Now on to the recent allegations. Allegedly, he started interacting with a minor when she was only 9 years old. However, I can't confirm that anything sexual happened between them at that time. All we have is her word for it, where she states that she sent him a couple fan emails when she was 9, and that's about as far as it went. She says she didn't have contact with him for quite some time after that, but again, we don't know for sure.
I emailed him a couple times when I was 9, but I totally lost contact with him for a while. I was just sending him fan emails when I was 9 because I was watching a lot of Markiplier playing Yandere Simulator. It wasn't anything creepy or weird. I was just a kid emailing a guy who I looked up to.
I asked about it in the comments of Ali McC's video on the situation, which I'll get into in a bit, if it was the same 9-year-old that I saw people talking about. She confirmed that, but I couldn't read the rest of the comment for context before the video got taken down. Also, Ali, if you see this, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your channel name. And speaking of the video, this is where things get messy. This video from Ali McC showcased evidence that proves YandereDev is in fact grooming a minor. Keep in mind, she is about 16 now, while he is 35. Out of respect for the victim, I can't show any of this evidence because she wished people would not spread it around, but I heavily disagree that spreading it is a bad thing because it shows who YandereDev really is. I don't know if that's her being contradictory or lying on PedoDev's behalf, but regardless, I won't spread it around just in case. To summarize it, YandereDev keeps calling the victim cute, he says that her being skinny is hot, they discussed her breast size, he tried making a point that Mother Nature sexualizes children because of puberty, don't ask. He asks her if talking to her makes him a bad guy, spoiler alert, yes it does. He also discusses his dick length with her and asked her if she's gonna start an OnlyFans when she turns 18. You get the point, they had sexual conversations together, and if that wasn't enough, there are Snapchat receipts too. To summarize these, YandereDev basically guilt-tripped the victim to stop production on the video and lie on his behalf, and he also threatened legal action, according to her. She also allegedly sent him either lewd or nude photos. Once again, I can't really show it out of respect for the victim, but just know it does exist. Soon after, I think about a day or so, the video got copyright struck and it was under the victim's name. Ali believes it's PedoDev using the victim's name to try and maintain his reputation, yet there's no proof of this. The video has since been re-uploaded, evidence intact, so it shouldn't be too hard for you guys to find it. And just today, as of me writing this, the victim went onto a live stream with Cameron F305, one of YandereDev's employees. If that isn't a recipe for disaster, I don't know what is. But indeed, a disaster it was. The victim's tone of voice throughout the entire stream just comes across as really fake, like she doesn't sound serious or like she believes what she's saying at all. And to add to it, when people were joining the stream late, both Cameron and the victim were really condescending towards people in the chat that were asking basic questions and avoiding answering the ones they knew they couldn't answer. I even joined and just said that nothing said between the victim and GroomerDev felt like a joke, and the victim called me irrelevant. Not that I care that much or that I can really be mad because I am irrelevant. It's just frustrating to see that someone is still clearly being manipulated and she's in heavy denial, at least it seems that way. But simply put, it's 2 hours and 40 minutes of beating around the bush and lying to protect YandereDev's reputation. The victim also says she was the one who copyright struck the video, and this is what she had to say about it.
And when I saw the whole video put together, it really painted him as a predator when I only saw him as, at most, a bit of a weirdo. Yes, I did copyright strike the video because they were my recordings that I took, so I have full legal right to do that.
She also claims she was never groomed, he never solicited lewd or possibly nude photos, missing context for very creepy conversations they had together, that she was never guilt-tripped about releasing the video, and much, much more. And the most damning part, as far as I know, I haven't seen the whole stream, so I don't know if it ever got answered before I joined or not, but I asked why she initially agreed to have the evidence she provided publicly shown if she didn't believe YandereDev was this sick piece of shit. My question never got answered, but my theory is that YandereDev gave her a list of lies to spew on this stream to cover his ass. It's also important to note that he possibly told her to retract her initial claims and threatened her in some way if she didn't do it. Cam also made her a mod for the stream so she could time out and ban certain people asking logical questions, myself included. So I guess this is the portion where I put my 2 cents in on the situation. Well, he wrote a half-assed apology only after his voice actors quit, and after reading it, I can safely say I do not believe him. And given the evidence we have and the dumpster fire of a stream, and considering his track record, I'm fully comfortable in calling YandereDev a groomer. Ordinarily, I wouldn't take sides, but unless GroomerDev wants to make a video or blog post debunking everything, I'm all eared. Unsurprisingly though, the victim feels the need to protect him and doesn't want to face the music. And I honestly hope that changes sooner than later. YandereDev should not get away with this. Anyways, that's gonna do it from me. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more drama-related content. But until then, I'm out. Thank you guys for watching, much love, and I'll see you guys in the next one.